All right. What do you have to say about this
Officer,
tape?
it's a fine day for questions.
It sure is. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Interesting. So we upgrading from medium to
Did he?
hard?
I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
Well, ma'am, on this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Well, yes, he did. And what the heck does that mean? Yeah.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
What do I know? Fair enough. If it worked, it worked.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes, all of those were mentioned, ma'am. Everything about the situation
He
screams
wasn't
why.
actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people? Why say things like that? Machismo? Yeah, let's go with
Yes,
that.
was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Turned to normal, integrated them into his idea of normalcy to keep on living. Probably coping mechanism.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Are you sure, ma'am?
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Why, ma'am?
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. Sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Hold on. He said he was mentally done. That sounds like a broken man to me.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality.
You didn't fix him. I'm not gonna get into it, but okay. You weren't afraid of him?
Afraid of what?
He's a
That
weirdo.
tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Or maybe that's just
She
you.
wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
What does that even mean, brain?
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Well, I mean, so if this is all true and this isn't a front, which it doesn't seem to be, then he seems to be somewhat clear of the allegations that the Hardy Boys are saying that he had. I mean, he might have done those things previously, which obviously is still a problem. But then if that is not the case while he's here, what is the actual reason the Hardy Boys took him out? If they were the ones that even took him out. I mean, they probably did because of the 8 footprints or whatever, but I'm still slightly suspect of that.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
And that's how y'all be getting in trouble.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, we can try and ask about the victim.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
Where does that come from?
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
Okay.
It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
All right. Let's get some info on the victim. What's the most important place to start? How old was he? He doesn't have a name. Let's start with age.
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
I mean, living it up, what, Kohoi style and Soldier of the Apocalypse style, I'm sure takes a lot out of you.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
They got real close.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
The adversary won. I don't know what that means, so we're gonna keep going. Eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
Dang.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
She has really been
He had a
invested
combat
in him.
wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
This is becoming more, I guess, sad and unfortunate as this is going on. They apparently really had something going on that I guess went beyond just the physical aspect as well as the intoxication aspect. He had a tattoo. Do you know what it meant?
Oh, that.
Oh, I mean, duh brain. Yeah, we can finally figure out that tattoo because we took a picture of it so long ago. I'm just like, oh yeah, that is a thing.
It's clear she liked it.
She likes to be in danger. What did it represent? Do you know? I don't care.
It was
She
a
liked
map.
it. She did.
Of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed.
No, thank you.
Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets.
It's getting worse as you
Scarred,
describe
of
it.
course.
Please stop.
Tattoo.
Okay.
The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Why? I don't want to lay on them.
He's smoking and drinking, of course.
Ma'am,
And
you're...
his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them.
I'm not
maybe
into
even
this fantasy,
thousands.
ma'am. You got to keep
And the
that one
woman
to
goes
yourself.
like, "What was this, baby?"
Don't say that to me.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes.
All right.
Star after star. Port after port.
All right. You were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Ew. Can you tell us precisely what these mean? Here's a photo.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Fair enough.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
So it goes.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Yes, please. Tell me something. Tell me something odd. Let's not. Something miraculous is coming. Let's not be too crazy in front of the woman who just lost someone she actually deeply cared about. Where is Layla Stan?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
I don't remember when I said that, but all right. You were both born in Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex. Alcohol.
Yes, brain. I figured that. Do we want to ask this? I kind of do, but I don't. It's let's save that for last, just in case for some reason it would like kick us out of this conversation, because you never know. Could it be that love did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love. Okay, then another question. Because all that stuff's taking place in his brain, but how much bearing does it have? Stop. But how much bearing does it have on reality? You know what I mean? Let's get one weird question and then see how it goes. One weird question. Boom.
Why do you ask?
It's just a feeling I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Fair enough. I think I don't want to ask any more weird questions.
Coolly, gracefully, She pours herself more coffee.
Is there not rain falling in your coffee, ma'am? Nice room you got here. Okay, return to this later, ma'am.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where is this going?
How old are you?
Leave me alone.
That's
Leave me
where
alone.
this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
I got this. My age, I think I'm...
Yes.
I'd say probably a little bit older than 30. But let's go with in his early 30s. A rough 30s. I lived it up.
You're a rough rider, but not in your early 30s. Do you want to know the truth?
I'm not afraid of it.
To the laboratorium.
Fair enough. Which one's more important? Or is this one going? Oh, we don't have enough space for it anyway. All right, let's confront the Hardy Boys. All right, boy. Your arguments, your allegations, they're still falling flat.
The clowns are still hanging around.
Do
What
you
is it
have
now?
better analogies, metaphors, jokes? Because that one's getting old. Oop, I almost clicked on something at random. So I talked to her about the tape.
And
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change your mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more effect. No, let's go with this.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
I mean, from the start, it seemed personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. It did. If anything, she seemed turned off. Let's keep it professional. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. It did not come to as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't
Yes.
scared.
In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Look how fast they switch up on you.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Titus,
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors.
you knew she was
Titus.
gonna chime in eventually.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
None that concern you. We got pretty much all we need from you.
Women are crazy. Irrational.
That's not what I was gonna
That's
say,
what you're
but
thinking, right?
no, I was
Also,
just
your fists are itching for a bump.
from who? I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. You know what I think? No, stop it. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's in denial. Be straight up to me with Titus. What really happened? We'll get to that after.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
What? Wait, what did I end up? No, huh? Okay, I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Yep, said that. Glenn explodes with indignation. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this?
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
But what if I want to?
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Fair enough. I don't want to ask any of these, so just be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
They thought her going along with their story would definitely help them a lot, but apparently not.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs.
Jeez, calm down.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
I'm not gonna tell her that, sir. You can do that if you want.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Sure. I don't like talking to you anyway. Who are you coming out here? Yeah, at the end of it, like you're important.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the dock workers union.
Dang, 20? That's a lot.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
You played yourself. Look at
The
you.
window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Oh, wait, we got a skill point, but I don't know if I want to waste it. I don't know if I want to waste it on this. Where is rhetoric? Ooh, that's super low. I think that's a waste of a point. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna save that. Fingers crossed, everybody.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
They apparently not. Okay, man. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle. You guys are always telling me. You guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this dark shadow over my heart. At least we can try and be funny with it. Pull a Mr. Krabs on them.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
Are you sure about that?
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
This might get bad though. If we keep antagonizing him, it might really get bad. You promised there would be good options. Where are they?
Oh, you want more good options? Here we go. So good.
Number 2. Jesus, let's not do that. I mean, your sweet little plaything upstairs. More fiddle playing. 'Tis a pity. Dang, golly. Good Lord, what's happening to me? Perform a dramatic finale. Hit it!
The hunter becomes the hunter. A little tip for you, cop. The next time you try to fuck with someone's head, make sure you're not fucked there yourself.
That's all we got. It was either probably get into a fight or just be silly.
I don't understand what happened. Why did you say that? I didn't tell you to say that. Put the fiddle down and never go off script like that again.
Too late. I did it. But we can come back to this one apparently. So that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna head off. So we're gonna have to boost some rhetoric. Who's Monica? What else do we have to do? Still gotta get the whole story from Titus, which means we're probably gonna need to boost our rhetoric up anyway. Well, I think basically all we can do right now is try and get the full story out of Titus. So let's try hitting our rhetoric up. Accept. Let's try it again.
It's you again. What is it?
At least he's dropped the clown talk. It's still so bad. Any other hanging stuff?
Again. Just get the...
Good one, Titus.
Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless.
Okay.
So am I. Now, how about fucking time?
We just try it again.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. Bad idea. Bringing
You
her up
told
will
me to do
no
that.
good.
Oh.
You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
But one of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility.
Okay.
Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
Well, that's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Kim is smart. He's that boy. He's gonna get it. Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
It's about more than her. That's what they said. It's about what did they say? It's about their district, their responsibility. Which is more about their situation? Because they said it's not about her, so we can... Not because you're a foreigner, but... Because they like killing.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it, guys? We had a great time.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis. She...
They kill you because they think it's funny.
They just hang you like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
I heard how you stressed that wee boy.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Ooh.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
He looks like the oldest.
Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
What happens if I keep talking? You gonna kill me too in a bar for nothing?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
What does that mean? Wait, let's go back. I want something. I want to say something else. Who is Angus? Oh, our boy back there. You hear that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. Your body temperature spikes. You're burning all over. With
Did
fear.
I get shot? What happened?
The most terrible fear. Bigger than any before. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from.
Did I just die? Hold on.
More dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught in the dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader, Everett Clare, commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
We just died. Let's try that again.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy. Push Angus. We're almost there.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Wow, that easy. I just made the wrong choice.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him? We knew that, though. He got shot.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Dang, Angus. They played you.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Calm
now
down.
It's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Tragic.
What just happened between these two?
That's what I want to know.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head.
Another nod.
But why?
Because the girls asked us to.
Girls.
They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He
Interesting.
doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way.
His whole demeanor had switched up so fast. Dang.
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Wow, every single one of you.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
Okay, so then what happened?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs, the 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If she didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
What are we talking about
They
here?
can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world, where she came from.
Okay, and who are these people?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So then who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's
interesting. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Interesting.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
That's what I'm saying. The way this man whole personality just switched up on us after that cat came out the bag is wild. Whose idea was it to hang him? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What does that mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
So it's her, isn't it? The missing 8th Hardy. That's the other girl.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Let's not play games with this man. Last time we pushed somebody, we got shot. So let's keep it pushing. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
All right. Thanks for this, Titus. You finally have been helpful, and I'll talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Oh, God, what's he gonna say?
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection, but...
Still, after all this headache...
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Well, so a lot has just happened. Stop. But I didn't think they did it. I don't believe they killed them from the start, because it wouldn't, none of this would make sense if they did. Like, what would be the point of putting that narrative out there if they really did? Because just why? Like, why would you murder someone and be like, yep, we murdered them? It didn't add up. So from the start, I was like, I don't know if this is really true. But we're now kind of slightly leadless. Obviously, now we can go back and talk to old girl upstairs. Now that pretty much all lies to a certain degree are off the table. And we'll get to that on the next one and see what we can find out from her one last time.